Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels World Race. Everything's fine now. Restarted, all is well. Man, this reminds me of back in the bowling alley. Those crashes, these are weirder crashes than before. That might be doing some sneaky stuff again. Throwing us off. See if we can manage. I've never seen something like that happen. The window froze, but the recording didn't. That was really, really weird. Maybe that's what happens when Bert doesn't get first. And that still didn't beat us, but even close calls might be too much. Who knows? Maybe that just got confident. So it's like playing a game of chess where we can never actually see our opponent's pieces with that. Get back here, man. We're getting into the later stages of the tournament here. Everything is getting a bit more real. The tracks are a bit more punishing, to say the least. And that is definitely not letting up. Really? Not realize that would be the case. Thankfully that was an auto boost jump anyways. Still always good to have. And be careful about that jump there, or about that wall there. You see what happens. Still annoying not getting boostment from something. It's weird how on consecutive jumps like that you basically have to hit the boost button before you actually know if your boost is filled or not. Thankfully you don't have to wait for your boost to actually be filled to be able to boost. That'd be really annoying otherwise, because then it would become a matter of timing trying to boost consecutive jumps like that. Ah, that's fine. Ready for automatic boost jumps. Who are you? And whose faces is this? Why are there faces here? I've been wondering this for a while. Surely there's an explanation for this. Lava and twists. It amuses me to some extent, though, how you never really know what orientation. Oh geez, I was putting a lot of faith in somebody to hit that for me. I bet it was 16 Angels, in fact. 16 Angels kind of had an eye out for me this whole time. Had my back. But what was I even thinking? I don't know, man. Things happen so quickly in this game sometimes. It's hard to keep one line of thought. Whoa, we're really far ahead. How's that happen? Bert seems to have pulled off something on a few occasions that I've never seen anybody else do. That's actually managing to stay ahead of other cars in elite difficulty by a few seconds. I don't know what makes that happen. Because normally races are within like a second on this difficulty. Alright. We're coming up in the end here, though. Not much more opportunity to mess things up, either. Despite the fact that I did, regardless. Somehow. In a really, really strange way. Huh. Oh, as I think about Bert somehow managing to win races by a few seconds, I don't know where that comes from, but whatever. Maybe 16 Angels looking out for us. I think that was earlier. Oh, well. Whoa. That was weird. Everything get mixed up. That's just messing things up for us. Bert, no, that shortcut wasn't open. That's always right here. Oh, because I restarted the game. Darn it. Now you need to enter my name. Yeah, I normally save the save states and whatnot. Heard that asked me to do that. Also, that was actually ahead of us for a moment there. That was weird. See what we can manage here. This is going to be an interesting one. I test a vert skill on what seems to be, in popular consensus, the hardest track in the game. And we've seen before, this place is a desperate struggle to get to and stay in first the whole time. Even if you pull off some crazy stuff like what I did last time. Nearly having a jump sabotage and still managing to salvage it doesn't mean you're going to get the performance you want out of this place. Of course, that gets us started first this time. Below. Why do I always start in last? It's kind of weird. So, if it's like whoever gets... It's like the player always starts in last, and then all the other starters are based off of either current standings or their last race's standings. Alright. Now we have boost. Perfect. Hopefully nothing dumb happens on this jump again. Stuff covering my screen. That probably wasn't something I want to pick up. I noticed that everyone seems to usually take the top route here. I don't know if there's any reason to take the bottom one or not. That shouldn't have hit that boost pad, I know that much. But for some reason, I turned more than I intended to, so I just had to keep going. Don't get greedy, but you need to commit too. Don't get greedy and be decisive. It's a game of judgment. Making quick, making quick decisions, split-second decisions that really can decide a race. Man, these guys are always right behind you. It's weird that wheel's just out in the middle of nowhere, right out in the open. It's good how the AI gets these things for you so consistently, though. They get open up shortcuts so consistently, so oftentimes, unless you're just way out in front or something, or behind, you don't really have to worry about whether the shortcuts get opened or not. Don't get greedy, man. For some reason I just felt like I could, which I could, so I did it, but I shouldn't have. But it's all about, I guess, developing that exact kind of judgment where, without thinking, you make a decision and you know what to do. Is Vert finally going to be the guy to actually get a good time Pyramid Run? No chokes or anything? Of course, I'm saying that prematurely, and that's probably a bad idea. But, still. Was that? I swear. Thank you. But seeing such a skilled racer. And now not having boost because something that seemed so perfect was not. Unless there's something else to pick up here. I don't think there is, and missing a boost jump. Boost pad, great. And getting the wrong boost pad. I'm not even getting that jump. It might be better not to. Nope, that was the wrong decision entirely. Wow. Ugh. I don't know if there's anything I've done about that. The one thing you do. One small mistake. It wasn't even a mistake, I feel like I should have gotten. Perfect for that jump in the first place. That changed everything though. New lap and race record and everything. Everybody's picking it up. Apparently. We're raising the bar like crazy here. It's setting new records on super tough tracks, and even then. Like, that wasn't really a flawless run, but jeez. Okay. Here's the thing. Did I start an episode with that, or did I end an episode with that? Well, whichever the case is, I don't know if I just started an episode or not. I don't think I did. So I think I'll see you guys next time, next episode. If not, if you already started this episode, then we'll just keep on going. Either case. Discord City.